Hey, it's the Morning Drive Top 5. It's presented by the Paint Doctor. Today we look at the 5 games that we think are the most important for the upcoming 2024 Texas Tech football season. Jamie goes first.
All right, so my 5 are different reasons for why I think these are the most important 5, and I'm going to start at the bottom, number 5, with Washington State on September the 7th. I just don't want to lose an early season game and kind of get you in, set a tone, a negative tone like you did last year at Wyoming. That's your toughest non-conference game, so I think you got to get that one in week 2 of the season. Number 4, I'm going to go at Arizona. It's an early season test on the road. Arizona was a good football team last year. We know they've had some turmoil in the offseason, but I still think it's going to be a good team in the Big 12 Conference, so that's a tough one early on the road. Number 3 on my list is November the 9th against Colorado. I think Colorado is going to be a better team than they were a season ago. This is one of those games that will have a lot of hype because Deion's coming to town and all that good stuff, but I think it's a really important game. I'm going to go a week earlier for number 2 on the road at Iowa State. Always difficult to win there. They should be one of the top 6 or 7 teams in the conference, so that will be an important game. And number 1 on my list, the November 23rd game at Oklahoma State. To me, they're a Big 12 championship game contender, so if you're going to get there yourself, you probably have to knock them off.
I, too, have a top 5, and I, too, looked at it from different aspects or different reasons for each game. For me, number 5 on the list is Baylor because I think it's important to beat an in-state rival, and Baylor's somebody that has been a thorn in your side. I realize that they're not quite the team that they have been. Number 4, at TCU, same thing. I think TCU is your most bitter rival now in this new Big 12, and it's always important to take down that particular team in TCU. Number 3 for me, West Virginia. It's the last home game of the year, and I hope that you're playing for something. So I think that West Virginia, and it'll give you momentum going into the offseason, bowl season, might improve your bowl play if you're not going into the Big 12 championship game. Number 2 for me, and this may be a bit of a surprise, it was Jamie's number 5, it's my number 2, at Washington State, because I think going on the road and winning early and getting 3 victories, if you can, in non-conference play will really set you up for a 9 or a 10-win season. And I think winning at Washington State is really important. And number 1 for me is the same as Jamie, at Oklahoma State. For so many different reasons, you hope that both teams are playing for something. Well, you hope really that just your team is playing for something at that point in time, and it's Oklahoma State. That's the Morning Drive Top 5, presented by the Paint Doctor.